Alright, okay. Thank you, Polyphia? Hold on. Polyphia, yes, that's the newest band I've got playing for you all. The non-singing type of bands. Polyphia. Look that shit up. What's going on, everybody? It's the Ronin Yeti. It is a very late 2:30 a.m. or early, depending on who you are. And yeah, we're going to do some devin here. Probably not much of it, but we're going to get some shit done. I am in the I'm in the Veg Hub and the Gaming Dojo tonight, streaming from both places. If you don't know about the Veg Hub or the Gaming Dojo, then you needs to know. One or the other. But anyway, yes, we are going to be working on some more of the games from Dreams, the most recent project. It's a VR project for the Google Cardboard. And we're going to be adding some features to the already quote-unquote finished games. So that's exciting. And I think specifically tonight we're going to be working on Yenen's Tale, and more specifically there, we're going to be working on the enemy unit, that you'll have to face in Yenen's Tale before entering the forest. And yeah, Nick, it's... I have so many bad habits that I gained from my parents. I just know they stem from my parents, and they're really hard to control. It's going to be like a lifelong journey just to control them, son of a bitch. Oh yeah, no, Veg Hub's a secret matter. Never mind, I can't talk about that anymore. Actually, strike that from the record. Wait, neither of you guys are mods. I think I only have woman mods. Yeah, down with the patriarchy, folks. Can only have woman mods. No, I'm just fucking with you. But yes, that's what we're gonna be doing. But just for those that don't know, for those that don't know where they are, stop staring at me, mister. I'll tell you where you are. You're not. It's not TV. It's Ronin Yeti. That was a bad segue. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's my slogan. I gotta say it at least 5 dozen times. But I'm here with Mr. the Bitching Boy and Pidge the Podger staring at me, and Alex in the Discord, and Nick's over there. And we're going to get some devin going. Hi, folks. I'm going to try to not be as loud as I usually am, because A1's trying to sleep. I mean, she's always trying to sleep when I stream, typically. You get alcohol. Okay, you do that. And I can see you're muted in the Discord. But anyway, I'm gonna do some stuff real quick, folks, before we get started. I gotta figure out what's going on with our opening night for our game. So, for those that don't know, here's a quick recap of what's going on here. Goddamn, Mister. So our Dreams VR title that includes over like 11 different VR games and experiences are now on Google Play for free for download. So if you have a smartphone, Android, not an iPhone, go download that shit. Check it out. If you've got a Google Cardboard or some type of low-end VR headset, we'll make it even better because it is a VR game. Otherwise, you're going to have to look at the game twice. But you'll enjoy it twice as much. According to Ravioli, you have to pay or you get nothing. I do not back that stance. This shit is free. Until we update it. And that's $5 billion. What, mister? This cat is freaking out. He's a freaking out. Okay, what am I doing? I need to make an HVRE thing. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. So, with that being said, now that Ronin Yeti Designs has 3 published games within one game, so technically it's only one published game. What am I saying? Hold on. Let me get on track. Oh yes, I need to make an event for this week. This Friday, we're having an opening night at this art gallery. So our game is not just on Google Play. Our game is going to be being right now actually presented at an art gallery downtown. Will be presented in a month at another art gallery, and then in October we're going to present it at Lex Play, a local gaming convention for Lexington. So we're going to have a busy few months here. And with that being said, we're trying to add some new features to the 3 games: Spas, Yenen's Tale, and Soulmates. And I need to figure out when that event is. I'm sure Amanda's talked about it. So before any deving goes on, I need to do some of this. Facebook is so incredibly slow. I hate it. I hate it so much. Added features. Poo-poo pee-pee butts. Butts. Is that smunk sex or monk sex? You go away. Oh yeah, you need to drink some. Jesus Christ. You'll be spamming poo-poo pee-pee butt all night long if you drink. Smonk. I have no idea. Is smonk like a thought? Smonk equals thought. Let's see. I think I'm on the wrong email. La da da. Oh, get out of here! No one see your face, McConnell. Is McConnell in the Senate? Is that what's going on? Really? Hey, who's on Thought? Are we on Thought Patrol? Do we have anyone on Thought Patrol tonight? I noticed our hashtag advisor is a no-show tonight, but I know we have to have some Thought Patrol going. Yeah, this is the He-Man. Typically, we only have women in my streams, and then Nick. All women and Nick and I. But no, tonight can be the He-Man. What is it? He-Man Woman Haters Club. What, Mister? Yeah, back in the day, you could have a kids show with a woman. He-Man. What? He-Man Woman Haters Club. Nowadays, you say something like that, you'll get stoned in the streets by stilettos. Stilettoed in the streets. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Pidge! And then Pidge is like molting over here, throwing feathers at me. Why are you being... Oh, you hear her? Damn, she's mad. Whatever, Pidge, I'll beat your ass. And Mister's like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to find things out here. The internet has just been getting worse and worse. I don't know if that's like nationally, statewide, worldwide, but it is consistent. Dude, I ain't clicking that shit, man. You trying to give me a worm, bruh? Or an internet TD? I don't think so. I don't know if I want to click this. You should at least have scaled it down on bit.com or whatever the hell that is. This is where I'm meant to go. Alright, well, I don't see anything for that event. So I don't know if Amanda sent it out or not. Amanda usually sends out a meetup event. Yeah, whatever. Let's just look up Run Jump Dev. Alright, I'm clicking it. I'm having faith in you. We'll see if it's faulty or not. See, look, it even is like, where are you sending me? Ah, yes. Smunk the boost. Oh my god, what was that sound? Was that Facebook? By the way, did you mute me in Discord, Ravioli, or did you mute yourself? Fucking meme. Is this like Meme Central? Yep. Great.
What's Meme Central, dude?
Is this alt-right Meme Central? Wait.
No, that's not part of what I sent you. I just sent you Smog.
Ain't no way this hoe having more food than me.
Oh man,
Well, yeah.
dude, that page is like a waterfall of memes.
I was gonna say I've seen this picture. It says "Name my band." It's like all these confused people. Hold on, give me a second, folks. Dude, no wonder you are the way you are. You need to get out of this website. Get away from this site. Look at this shit. Poo poo pee pee butt. Bacon butt. When you're listening to your roommate masturbate and you start hearing farm animals. What the fuck? Yep, I knew it. God is dead. Oh, I know you sent me the smonk meme, but you also sent me all this. You knew what was coming. When you're a cow, moo. Well, it makes sense. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm vegan. Very enthusiastically grill animals. So it's going to be a little bit more witty than that. Okay, I'm done. Wait, what? Okay, here we go. 21st. Rules in play. Yes, I'm definitely interested, and I'm definitely going. So this is from 5 to 8 on Friday, this Friday. It can go beyond 8, but that's what it is for now. Leonard. Leonard will react to everything on Run Jump Dev, but I've seen him maybe react to 1 or 2 posts on HVRE ever. Like, most of the people in our HVRE, other than like Zach, you occasionally, A1 reacts to everything that has to do with us. It's like, come on, you gotta push your own group. It ain't gonna just fucking happen because we want it to happen. Damn it. Shit's hard work, and it has to be consistent. Oh, there it is. See, look, 5 to 9, so they even pushed it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I needed like all this info. I'm taking Amanda's stuffs. I hope she don't mind. But Nick, so shit's been good. When I get shit started, I'll start talking about it more if you're interested. What does that even mean, Mark? Presidential Student Ambassador. What does that even mean? Might have to do with that one thing. Okay, anyway. Yes, thank you, Pidge, for all the feathers you give me. I really appreciate it. Nick, have you seen the Pidge? Have you seen Harrietta? Come here. Come here. I know you're busy. I just want to show people your face. There you go. There she is. And she's like, fuck off. I'm busy. I'm so busy. There you go. Yes. Go back to being busy. And thanks for the other feather. I hope these feathers are out of luck and love. Wow. Okay, so... Oh, 63 interested. Okay, never mind. I thought it said 63 going. I'm like, well, if at least 63 are going on Facebook, I know a lot more about got me going. Dude! I've clicked this shit 5 times. Let's just relax a little bit. Whoa. Okay, so I'm fairly certain my chat is either you all just said a lot of shit at once. I didn't turn off Discord. What? I'm in Discord. I'm so confused. Hold on. I think I had a lot of lag going on there because like a lot of shit just came up on chat. So hello, Ann. Hello, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. As for Discord, I don't know what's going on. May have had a little lag spike. That happens occasionally. Pidge is capitalist pig. What? You turned off Discord. Wait, that isn't one you guys saved? Oh, rescued? Yes, we rescued this Pidge. Or she kind of came to us and didn't want to leave us alone. Yes, that's right, Pidge. Yes. If you travel in time right now... I know, man, I'm traveling the stars, motherfucker. Okay, Nick, this we won't let the government do that. And hold on, I will try to get Discord working again. It says I'm in it. Can you hear me? I am resetting the Discords. There we go. Alright, what the hell was I even doing? Here we go. We're back at it, folks. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, 40 minutes in the stream, and I'm just getting to this. Wow. I was trying to figure out how to do an event, and it wouldn't create event. There we go. It wasn't there last time. Yes, and were you in time to see the Pidge? Lucky you. So it is rules and play gallery hop. We're going to call it something slightly different. What the fuck? You're right, Nick. The government is trying to keep me down. Look at this stupid shit. So I'm going to reload 5 fucking times. Yeah, there you go, Nick. Hadn't seen old Annie. You all reminisce. It's been a while, I'm sure. Unless it was last time we played Outlast. Dude, this fucking stuff, man. Makes me want to rip my eyeballs out. All 5 of them. So they made an event. Okay, I'm going to have to check some other stuff, folks. Sorry, I didn't really want to do marketing on streaming, but I need to get this out of the way. How long was your internet down, Ian? Oh, wow, Nick. Really? Yeah, you an OG fan. Damn. Right. I haven't been on Slack in over a week because I was irritated by what I was hearing. Rules and play gallery hop. We'll just put rules and play gallery hop. This sounds pretty good. 362 north. What is it? Northern Martin Luther King. Okay, Boulevard. God, this shit is so fucking slow, man. Boulevard. Haha, here we go. It will be on 22nd? Nope, 21st. 21st. Starts at 5. We'll just say it ends at 9. Oh, this is art. So I'm not entirely sure what this event even is. So let's read this real quick, or I'll just skim it. 3rd year, rules and plays, and exhibition of interactive installations created by peoples. Originally conceived by RunJump Dev, it is now in development of all independent computer gamers in Kentucky. Oh, okay. It's an independent thing now, apparently. So apparently this is a global thing, which I don't know if... Yeah, fuck you. Which I don't know if that means globally as in they can come globally, or if Rules and Play is now a global thing. A Lucille Caudill Little Discovery Center's Glow Gallery. Huh? Is that... I was thinking Lucille Ball. I'm sorely unimpressed. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, so... Like I said, our game... Fuck you, Alex. I will mute your ass. Alex is like, I just want to talk, man. Just let me say some shitty words. Hold on. Oh, God, you guys have been talking a lot over here. Yeah, we'll need a bigger server for all the memes you're sending to me. It's like, damn, I thought I had all the memes. No, your voice should definitely come up on here. I want to say, I think that one dev I posted on YouTube, you can hear your voice, and I think you can hear A1's voice at some points as well. Or that may have been the second video. So I would love to have this information in our description, but I don't want to copy it. So HVRE and hold on.
Copy it and translate it into Spanish.
Moyo quesadilla. Moya quesadilla. What's fucking wrong with me? Art. I can't have the word art. They have the word art. Stop. Art. Why do I always have the fucking problems? Video games. What the fuck? Do you just put them there? I guess you just put it there. Art. No. Interactive. Art. There you go. Oh God. Have I ever seen you drunk, Alex? Sweet cannoli. Yeah, dirty. The whiter the berry, the sour the juice. What? HVRE. Within HVRE's third year, we decided that we had enough experiences to be able to participate in it's not ironic. Coincidentally, sometimes I just literally forget how to spell. Coincidentally enough, run jump devs. Mister's right here, and if you wanted to see some Mister, he's just chilling out, deving with us. Mister, I'm deving around. I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't put me down. There you go. We gotta put him down. He's gonna whip my booty. No, it's fine. We decided that we had enough experiences to be able to participate in Run Jump Dev. Third annual rules and play interactive art gallery exhibit. Yes, I said it. We are ecstatic. See, I'm going to tell you. Ecstatic. Jesus, that's not how you spell it, Chris. And help me. Ecstatic. Fuck that word. Exciting. We are exciting. We're excited to bring what we had. Gotta think about it a little bit. Co-host, go ahead and put the run. Do you all not see what it just did to me? Now, that's evidence for you all. This shit happens to me all the time. And you wonder why I'm an angry, fucking, bitter piece of shit. It's because my life is a joke, and everything's laughing at me at all times because it knows it's going to get a reaction out of me when it pokes me. So there you go. This has actually happened 3 times so far. It's the 3rd fucking time. Just typing, and Facebook's like, fuck you, Chris, and I'm going to literally delete everything you just did. So now I have to remember what the fuck I just wrote and all the other shit. I've gotten to the point where I just laugh at my own defeat nowadays. Because what the fuck else am I going to do, you know? Jump off the bridge? I'm afraid of heights. But seriously, fuck Facebook. Seriously, I can't save it much. I might end up deleting my Facebook and just have like, Ronin Yeti and all that shit on Facebook because it's just garbage. Rose and play gallery, and now since this is the third, it's probably the second or third time. I'll just say third time because 3 is a good number. Since the third time this has happened, my excitement has now gone to about 5% of what it was to write this. Notepad. Well, I can't do it all from Notepad. Fuck Notepad. I guess I will for that thing, though. But I shouldn't have to. You know what I mean? Shouldn't fucking have to. And knowing me, Notepad would just close down. Notepad would freeze and crash. It's like, never heard of that before. I don't have enough RAM, okay, to run Notepad. Martin Luther King. Is it Jim Boulevard? Yeah, it's not even King Jr., so is that like the OG King? We was kings in OJs. You can't put those words together in a sentence, okay? Oh, what the hell did I even say? Come here. Actually, I usually, if I've written a paragraph or something on Facebook, I'll highlight it and copy it. And every time I, write a couple of sentences, I'll, copy it all just in case. And then just in case I need to paste it in case it does that. Because it does that to me all the time. Run the gamut. The gamut? More like gambit. Sorry, I may kind of be ignoring chat right now. I'm trying to just get this out of the way. Reported posts. Interactive art. Video games. VR. Motherfucker. Wow. I actually figured I'd have a lot of messages over here. All right, what you all saying over there? Damn ravioli. Nick, hold on. Oh, is Nick watching TNG? His eyes will be opened. Shaka! The walls fell. His eyes open. If you don't get that, you're not a Trekkie and you don't belong around me. Get away from me. Get away. Dancing cat for 30 more minutes. See, I get all the people in here if I had the dancing cat. Internet, I get 16 megabytes download a second speed, which is not insane, but it's great. I just have these really horrible spikes. And I'm still not using an SSD, even though you say they're shit. Even though they would be faster. Still shit, but faster. Faster shit. Yeah, I don't. As for Facebook, I don't know. It's usually only Facebook that does that specific thing to me. I literally blame it on the protocols and shit. Where if you accidentally press something, instead of saying "Did you mean to do that?" it'll just say, "Okay, let's go," boom, and then there goes all your shit. I think that's what it mostly is. HVRE. Look, I already don't know what I'm doing. Within its third year is being granted the, I know we're not, but fuck it, opportunity to showcase what we have. Look, it's even better the second time around, or third time, fifth time. Since third year, it's being granted the opportunity to showcase what we have created in the past 3 months. Look at all these 3 threes. Yeah, the Masons would be proud. 3 months. HVRE within its third year is being granted the opportunity. Look, I didn't even spell that shit right. That's why I always read. To showcase what we have created in the past 3 months. A local interactive art gallery exhibit, simply known as Rules and Play, sponsored by Run, Jump, Dev and other local artists. That might sound... Okay. Copy. There we go. We're good. Interactive fart cat. Now you got me laughing at fart jokes and shit. You bastard. I was over that shit when I was like 10. Hell, I don't even think I ever hit that phase in my life. I guess I never had a childhood. Oh. Well, you know what? You know what sucks, Ann, about starting TNG is that the first season is not the best. And you and I know this. It's good for its own reasons, but, you know, TNG really starts going either during season 3 or right after season 3. But I don't want to suggest someone start there. But it might be a good starting point. I don't know. When I started, I was just, I was watching it on TV, so I didn't have control over what episodes I really saw. Unless they actually showed them back to back, which they rarely ever did. Anne is a interactive fart gallery exhibit tonight. Whoop-de-doo. HVRE, when its third year, has been great. An opportunity to showcase what we've created in the past 3 months in the local area. Coincidentally enough, this is also Rules and Plays. Third year at displaying amazingly unique pieces of handmade art, whether created through programming or sheer will. You better start. Yeah. 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 See, that's why I think, though, around season 3 or 4, they're still... I mean, yes, even after around the end of season 1, they've all kind of banded together. But I want to say they all kind of become, especially the actors, they become more comfortable with who they are and their relationships amongst each other. Yet they're still kind of not perfect. I don't think their relationships really get perfect until like the last couple of seasons, if the last season. You might have a different opinion about that, but I don't know. It's just even I have a hard time believing because I didn't even start with season 1. I'm fairly certain I didn't start with all those really corny and bad costumes and stuff where I would have been like, I can't take this serious. But by the 3rd or 4th season, they started getting that budget and it started getting really good. I mean, the acting is amazing. Well, no, even the acting in the earlier seasons are just horrendous for like Worf and sorry, I'm really bad with names lately. Deanna Troy, they're just fucking horrible, and they don't get too much better. I mean, they do eventually, but not too much better. The doctor, she never gets better. What is happening? And are you laughing at me or the chat? Unique pieces of poop. Well, hot damn, we'll have a hot piece of shit on a plate right for them, too. VR poo. PR. Give me some PR for my PR game. This is also Rules and Plays, so you're displaying it. We are excited to be able to be a part of it. So, come out, eat the art, the Rules and Play is actually a month-long event that started last week and will run until the first week, I want to say, of August. Could be the second one. Until, we'll just say, to the middle of August. It started last week and will run to the middle of August. But this night will be a special... What's another word for showcasing? I can't think right now. No. Stop it. What did Leonard say? Oh, man. I need to hit up Zach. Sorry, I know watching me type is not the best thing to watch streaming, but if anything, Alex, I don't know what you're doing on your end, unless you're just chilling or if you actually want to do something. If you want to go ahead and open up Yenen's Tale, we could. I know you said you were thinking about it in your head. I didn't know if you did. What? Am I not in on it? VRE. No, a real shit experience. What L? Yo, dog, what L? I put L's in all my shits. And corn, apparently. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Demonstration. Demonstration? Oh, thank you, Ann. Well, I was thinking of a more like showy word. More showy word than showcase. Reveal. Ooh, reveal's a nice one. Forgot about reveal. Flaunt. It's a term. It will be a. This is all I was going to say, I guess. Sort of opening night. Where friends, family, and onlookers alike, you gotta like that. But this night will be a sort of opening night where friends, family, and onlookers alike, hell, that fucking rhymes, will take in the sights. No, no one ever. It's hilarious. Most people in HVRE, no one ever reads your posts, Yeti, is basically what they say. And then I actually talked to Ann, and she apparently reads my posts and enjoys my long posts. So I'm very, I'm irritated about that too. Just saying. Well, friends, family, where the artists themselves, and artists themselves, friends, family, and onlookers alike. Ooh, that's a lot of words. Pidge, quit it. No, I'm sorry. They're lucky feathers. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bitch you. Will reveal what they have worked so hard on this year. That's enough. I think that's good enough. I really don't want Shay laying there as the picture, though. So maybe I can snag this picture here. Can I snag it? Yes, I can. Hey, they didn't make it not downloadable, so I can do what the fuck I want with it. Yes, I think so. I will say, OBS makes your system lag like a motherfucker. I don't care if you had 3 Titans on your computer. If you used OBS, you'd still be chugging along, just not nearly as much as me. But it's open broadcaster software. That's what I use to stream. Well, there you go. Hey, I don't think we have much of a delay tonight, actually. So that's cool. And shut up. I'm sorry. Yes, unveiling was a wonderful word. You're right. Here, I'll go back and change it. God damn it. Where is it? Did I close it down? Okay. Whew. I'm notorious for that. Oh, yeah. Oh. Here, hold on. No. Unveiling. Will be a sort of opening. How can I squeeze it in here? How can I shoehorn in it? We'll unveil. Here we go. We'll unveil the pieces. Unveil the pieces. Pieces they have worked so hard on this year. We'll put a comma there. There, is that better? Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Where'd Nick go? Did he get sick and tired of us already? Okay, I think that's good. And let's change the photo. I really hope Amanda doesn't mind. If she bitches me out or says anything, I'm like, dude, I'm using your art for your fucking show. I wish other people used my art. Not like in a bad way, but you know. Cool. Cool beans. And we'll schedule it for tomorrow. Same time as usual, 5 p.m. Or actually today. Yay! It's only taken an hour, but we got it done. Well, Ravioli, that's totally up to you. So, like I said, this is going to be a cool event. If you know some friends or family, I know most of them live elsewhere, but if you, well, I'm so confused as to your living situation and what's going on. Like, I've never really asked you, and I'm not going to assume. But again, going back to what I was saying, if you have friends and family other than myself and A1, bringing them to this place if you want, show them off what you did. We just spend an hour looking at some other shit. But also, this is a good place to get connections. There might actually be some players there. You know what I mean? I hate to use that word, but might be some players in the industry or something looking for programmers, looking for artists. You never know, man. Hell, they could be there even not on Gallery Hop night, but this is just a better night to come if you're going to come at all. So no, you do not have to go to this, but you might want to. And if you are my intern, you have to come. Better hope you're not my intern. Shove your head in the toilet. But no, yeah, I meant to actually post this event last week, but like I said, I was lethargic. If I wasn't lethargic, I was working crazy and I was ignoring everyone. So. Damn. Well, even if you're not my intern, you should still come. I'm going to be there. Anne's going to be there. Anne should be there. We invited her. No, but A1's going to be there. Probably going to invite some of my family. I'm sure most of them won't give a shit. I'm going to invite some peeps. So you can get lost among the crowd if that's what you're looking for. But since you're like 6'10", that's impossible. Don't wear your big boy shoes that day. Back to talking to Zach. I heard you asking if I need anything to give you a shout. The only thing that comes to mind for this version is adding an enemy NPC in Soulmates. So with that being said, if you'd like to create concept art from both the side and front angles, or even more angles if you want, if you like for it, I'd love to create the model for it. I was thinking about that squid bug thing you drew, and if that's kind of what you wanted to go for, let's do it. Talk to you when... See you Wednesday at base, if I see you. Boom. Alright, let me send out a thing to live. Huh? I don't care if they're sleeping. Send that shit. Slack thinks I care if you're sleeping. Nope. I mean, if you're asleep, just ignore it. Damn. I can tell Ravioli's been drinking. Look at all he's posting over there. Maybe Nick went to go watch some Star Trek, in. 6 foot and a hen. I'm 5 foot and a pidge. You want to fight about it? This is me drunk. You mean drunt, right? You're drunt. Drunt. Hello, sir. Hope all is well. If I don't see you Wednesday at base, excuse me, catch up with you here. I was just curious if you were still interested in doing some more stuff to soulmates. Just let me know if you'll have the time to update the second version, or if you only want to help with the last version. That's cool too. Talk to, or see you soon. Let me guess, you wrote something you think's funny, and I should probably read it and think it's funny too. Talk to or see you soon. Bam. Is he sleeping? No one cares. Hey man, just wanted to let you know I'll be at base on Wednesday, and we'll try to either have that new terrain for you before then, or I'll work on it while I'm there. I have to make a new terrain for Yenen's Tail out of actual geometry in Maya and not the terrain system in Unity. I can probably use one face and put like a dent in it, and that'll be so much less processing power compared to my giant ass terrain I created. Which again, I wasn't planning on having on this game on a phone, but learn and live. Mister is just chilling out. Look at Pidge, by the way. Here, we're gonna have a Pidge Cam real quick. Pidge Cam mode. Need to have like a little HUD for Pidge Cam mode. Let me know if that looks good. Wait, I can see down here. Yeah, Pidge Cam mode. There we go. I like that. We're going to have a Pidge Cam from now on. Every so often, yeah. Yes. The hurtful Pidge. It tries to kill its master. Watch it bleed the hand it feeds and try to destroy him. Ow! Well, I know you feel itchy and shit. Calm down. You calm down. She likes to fight. Talk or see. Talk, blah, 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 blah. Talk to or see you soon. Okay. Oh, yeah. Finally got that degree. And for a while there, I was like, I don't think they're ever going to send it to me. It's so funny. I looked up my AAS, my Associate in Applied Science, and I want to say 75% of people with this degree are nurses, and like 15% are diesel workers, and I fall in that, like 5-10% of generic whatever he does. So when people ask me what I do, I'm like, I'm my own man. Yes. That's all I have to say. No, really, what's your degree? Oh, ass. Or it's ass. Second S is silent. Yes, Pidge, I see you. Yes. Hey, don't be mean to me when you're nodding to me. There. No. Now you're in timeout. You just gotta put your hand over her head and she goes in timeout. Now she's not in timeout. Are you offended? Are you offended now? You are? Well, get over it. You'll be alright. Okay. What's going on in dreams? Real quick. I heard Is this Sunday? Yes, it is. Right, so I heard Shiloh was saying this stuff. So, like, Shiloh said this stuff, right? But then she says this stuff. Specifically, renewed focus. And I'm like, a renewed focus? What has dawned on me to give me this renewed focus? I don't know what's changed. And then this happens, and no one says anything. Just so confused. I don't think I'm the only one either. Time to create green dongs. Let's do it. Sign up for Atelier. What? Oh, is this the system she's trying to create? Where you can get like jobs and stuff? This doesn't really give you much information as to what... Well, it says next up there, I guess. I guess I'll just use my Facebook. No, fuck Facebook. Like I was saying. Yeah, I miss old cannolis. Haven't had a good old homemade cannoli in a while. Come on, Alex, you're Italian. Give me some fucking cannolis. Please? Please. Pidge, will you relax? I mean, you at least have enough Italian in you to make a fucking dessert, right? All you gotta do is fill a pastry with creme. Excuse me. Yes, Pidge says excuse me too. If you're happy and you know it, slap your cannoli. If you're happy and you know it, slap your cannoli. If you slap your cannoli 3 times in a row, is that considered playing with yourself? Maybe. Alright, thank you, Ravioli. See, Ravioli knows how to treat his friends. He will fill the creme and give it to him. Mm-hmm. I'll trust it. Mm-hmm. Organic, you mean. I literally keep forgetting who I am. No. Let's see. Literally, figuratively, possibly. We use the staple. Oh, wait. Maybe I should. Yeah. Well, I don't want my. He can fill my pastry with creme. Clap, clap. Oh, Jesus. No wonder you get dick pics, Anne. You ask for them. Add your email. I'll add my email. What kind of whiskey are you drinking? Is it Kentucky made? Let's personalize your feed. Hey, look, Alex. It says you're on here. Are you on here? Hello? Okay, cool. All right, let's personalize your feed. We followed some stuff to get you started. Customize selections to make it right for you, or do it later. Well, yeah, I'll follow it. I'll follow both. Okay. See, like, Shiloh's talked to me about this. Like, I want to say the last big meeting we had, her and I discussed this program for a good 30, 40 minutes maybe. But since then, I haven't heard a damn thing about it, really. I mean, I'm glad she's getting it started, but she knows she can get help. I mean, my cat, no, Mister does look like an owl. Actually, look at him real quick. I mean, he doesn't look like an owl right now, but you see him down there all snug as a bug in a rug? He's like, yeah, just keep touching me. Freaking crazy animals. They are my children. They will be the future. Too bad they don't live very long. The tough decisions when making gums. I recently made the best way to trim the fat on your games. Know when to say no. Oh, God. She's obsessed with this. I like to say yes. Say hello. Follow. So you can follow. Follow people. Okay. So this is like, yeah, oh, interesting, I guess. Meet members of the same primary role by sharing yours. That window needs to be bigger. This is kind of cool. I guess we'll see how this reminds me of like a slimmed down LinkedIn, which LinkedIn needs to be slimmed down. It's way too fucking convoluted. Cheer. You don't like stuff, you cheer for it. Okay, well, I will put this up in my Atelier folder. If no, you don't want me to. Wow. Hello. What the fuck? Why is everything being horrible today? I'll just put it there. Okay, I'm good to go on this stuff, y'all. Pretty sure. Okay, Alex sent me something else. Hold on. Oh, nope, it's the same green dongs joke. No idea what that means. Are we talking about pickles here? Let's make some pickles. I'm all up for it. Look at that. Now Facebook crashed. Thank God. No one wanted that there. I know, Anne. You conditioned him to love you for your purse. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? You give him such good treats every time. Like he's conditioned Aowen to where every time they make eye contact, she's got to like give him a treat, and I'm like, stop that! Look what you're doing to one another, you heathens. Yeah, I love when Pidge does a win thing. Okay. By the way, I'm going to show off a treat for those that know, or those that don't know, and for those that kind of know. I have been working on a hidden project, and since there's not that many people in here right now, I'll show it off a little bit. Some of you have seen part of this. Or should I say, one of you have seen part of this. The other has probably seen all of it. But this is, it's called Project Maze at the moment. For those that know, you already know what's called. But I've actually added some stuff in the past week, so let's look at that. So Alex, like I was saying, I actually put some scripts in this game already. I was going to have you do it, but I wanted to see if I could do it because it was just really simple shit, like teleporting people, activating animations, shit like that. And I really wanted to take what we've learned and do it myself, and luckily I was able to do that. And I also made a music mixer that uses colliders. It's really stupid, but it works. So every time you go from one area to another, it changes the music. And again, I got the soundtrack for the movie Labyrinth, which the game is based on, obviously. And I just rip it from the soundtrack and edit it a little bit and make it loop and stuff, and bam. So I'm going to show you a little bit what's going on. For those that have seen actually, you know what, now that I mention it, I don't even know why I'm showing this, because neither Alex or Ann have seen goddamn Labyrinth. Shit I put up with. Alex does have a copy, though. And no, I don't want to say I gave Ann a copy. By the way, Ann, are you watching this on your pooter? Are we watching this on your phone tonight? And yes, I agree. You should probably put your computer in your bedroom. I don't know. I mean, you're in there more often. I mean, you're in there anyway. Might as well have your computer there. But anyway, here we go. Again, if you've seen Labyrinth, you will notice some things. If you haven't, I'm just... Basically, I've made some gameplay so far. Oh, and why? Don't you have some headphones? Am I too loud on your speakers? Do I rumble the house? Rumble the house anyway. So yeah, I've added some features. I will talk about them as I go along. I'm going to show you all I've done, and it's not too much. Like, it feels like a lot with all the models and placement and scripts I've done, but it's not really a lot. But I want to say I'm nearing the halfway point of this white box model. I'm only going to do one other area that's going to be playable. That's the stone maze that comes after the stone path. And then everything else I'm going to model will just be to be looked at. So the other shit I have to model really doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm really excited to get some investors on this and some lookers. And I'm hoping by the end of this month, I will have this white box model done, if not by the end of next month. Because I really do want to focus on these other iterations of Dreams, which, as you can see, I haven't even fucking started on that yet, and it's the title of the goddamn stream. I am not giving Pidge a gun. I'd be dead. As soon as I gave it to her, I'd be dead. She's like, oh yeah, is that where you put the seats? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I think Bird Cam is pretty cool. I tried to have a Mr. Cam back in the day, but he moves around too often. At least Pidge, like, chills out. Don't you? Yeah. Just chilling. Camera's right there. Oh, she knows she's on camera. All right, and whatever you say. God. Love you, but hate you. Love you, but hate you. Anyway, here we go, peoples. Let's play Project Maze. Oh, God. Should fire every time the Pidge bows. I think she was an old Japanese dude that, like, killed himself in a past life. And she shook her head no. Well, maybe not. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to assume. I didn't mean to assume your past life. I'm a past lifeist, I guess. Music's kind of loud. Sorry about that. Wow. And of course, Unity fucks everything up. Hold on real quick. La da 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 da. Oh yeah, I gotta get the newest version of Unity. Get this out. So there were never tools to be able to cinematically move cameras around and stuff, unless you knew how to code them to do so, and unless you used like really elaborate animations. That's not how you do it. So in the newest version, 2017.2 or whatever the hell they're calling it now, which I don't even have 5.6.1, you can do that. So I'm excited about that. And it's kind of off subject, but seems pretty neato. Apparently, Unreal Engine, you may have heard, I think you were there when someone was talking about that. I think Shay was talking about the Unreal Engine last time. Yeah. Talking about how Unreal Engine has a lot of shit Unity just doesn't have. But that feature is something Unreal has as well. Yeah, I was going to update right after we got done with this first version, but now I'm thinking I'll update after we get the second version done. I've lost data before, and I've had shit not work with newer versions. And I know the games work on your version, which is a good sign, but I'm just frightened for now. Pidge has toxic masculinity. And your balls, oh yeah, Pidge loves some balls. She likes scrotum, too. She's like, what? How dare you talk shit? Sorry, Pidge. Back to what I was doing. And I don't know why it was so fucking loud. We'll turn this down here. Look at her. She knows she's on fucking camera. She's posing. Okay. In Labyrinth, the movie, Sarah, the main character, starts out on this hill, overlooking what will eventually be the labyrinth, beyond those walls you see. And eventually Sarah has to make it to the Goblin Castle up there on the hill. And David Bowie's character is like, you must, in 13 hours, use a must reach the castle, or your brother will be mine forever, because he steals kids, apparently. What a weirdo. But anyway, David Bowie makes this clock show up and shows Sarah that she only has 13 hours, because apparently in their days are 26-hour days, or 13-hour days, or something like that. Well, in this game, you're Toby, the brother that got kidnapped in the movie, and you're kind of grown up, you're a teenager now. You're actually trying to find Sarah, which is why you're back at this labyrinth. You think Sarah's actually come back to this place. So with that being said, when you come back here, everything's all fucked up, although this looks almost exactly like the movie. I tried to take all the photos from the movie and do them justice. So this isn't going to look like what my game is going to look like. My game, the place is going to look fucked up, and you're basically Okami. You are Amaterasu. You're going to bring life back to this dead, decaying fucking world with some modern twists. But with that being said, one feature I added right now is just using colliders. And remember, this game's going to be third person, but this is a first person presentation. Yeah, she's a fatty. She needs a new flight suit. She's so fat. One feature of this that I've kind of put in already is that Toby can bring things back to life, can make things move, etc., etc. So we've got that going on right here where you see the clock doesn't move, and then all of a sudden Toby gets near it, and the clock starts hovering, minute and hour hands start going around and around. And if you noticed, for those diehard fans, we'll go back. Look, Toby goes away from it, it actually reverts back to where it was. That might be a feature. I'm still working out the features. It's going to be a couple months before I get the features really going, but if you notice, before the clock sticks moving, what does it say up there? Normally it would say 12:01, but since this is a 13-hour day, it's 13:01, which is supposed to indicate time has passed since the end of the first movie. I know some of this doesn't make sense if you haven't seen the movie. I apologize. How about you, Ang? Is your shit loading? Maybe you're having shitty internet right now, Alex. You know how the internet's going to be. Can you see me? Here, let me make sure things are good on my end. It says I'm live, but it says there's only one viewer, so I think I see a still of Pidge. Go ahead and just reload your broadcast then, Alex. And I knew you were talking about your fucking eyeballs. Your boob orbs. Is that what you were talking about? Okay. Well, since there's really only... It says there's only one viewer right now. Oh, well. I stream also for the recording, not just for people who watch the stream. But anyway, so you start up on this hill just like Sarah. And just like Sarah, you have to find your way. The first thing to do in this game, or at least this presentation, is to find a way inside the labyrinth. And as you can see, a lot of the walls look the same. So let's try to find some entrance. I made a few models. I made 2 different types of trees. About 3 different types of rocks. I made 2 different types of pillars. 1 different type of pond. I made 2 different types of walls. And when I said pillars, I'm going to say obelisks. But with that being said, I didn't try to make that many models. And what I try to do is use the same model in different ways. So as you can see, this is me using one tree model and duplicating itself wrapped around this one rock that I've extended up. So that kind of looks unique and hand-placed, which I think is pretty cool. As you can see, this kind of looks like big branches and shit sticking out of the ground, or sticking out of the sand rather, but in reality, this is just the top of one, or the sides rather, of one of my tree models. So I try to use the same model over and over again in different ways. As you can see, I use 2 different type of rock models as kind of this blockade here. That's what they call modular design. Boob orbs. If you never had that word spit inside your ear before, boob orbs. Alright, so I can tell you right now, the entrance is not down that way. So, if you've ever seen the movie, you can actually follow what Sarah did to get through this game. So let's do that. Oh, I got a little path coming down here. Maybe we should follow this path. In the movie, Sarah meets Hoggle, the first follower or creature you could say she meets. He's a dwarf. He's actually pissing in this pond and killing fairies, because that's his job, apparently. The fairies bite you and shit. I'm gonna actually have fairy models out here that will chase you, but that's later on. Oh yes, I also did... These are my very first grass sprites. Amazing, huh? Yes. They're not, like, in-depth or anything, but I think they're really cool. Alright, okay. What's this? This doesn't look like the wall. But the door looks closed, so... Maybe there's something I have to do out here before it'll open? Maybe we need to knock? Uh-oh. Well, look at there. Just like the clock, just getting close to the orb. Door opens it. Did she? She usually does 360s when she's happy. Oh, Hello, perked up. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, damn, no more bird cam. She'll be back. She's always back. Come here. Your audience is waiting, Pidge. I don't know what you're doing. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come on. No, she'll be back. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Okay, so yeah. Oh, the door opened. Cool, it's not closing, so maybe it wants me to come inside. So let's... I know, there's no music fade. That's, I'll add that later. But as you can see, oh shit. The music changes to some ominous tones, and the door closes behind you, and you can't get the fuck back out. So for those who've seen Labyrinth, again, this part is just like the movie. You have these long, almost infinite looking... at this point, it doesn't even look like a labyrinth or maze. It just looks like some long-ass hallways, so... Where is Pidge? Fuck it. You're all gonna have to look at my beautiful face some more. I know, Ann. Bye-bye, Ann. Yeah, Mister left me too. Yeah, Pidge is just on the ground fucking around. Alright, Ann, well, before you leave, watch the game a little bit. I don't know if you've seen this part. So let's go, guys. Let's just go left. Usually you want to go right, but a labyrinth is a little fucked up, so let's go left. And actually, Ann, I think you have seen this. I don't know. Let's just keep going down this way, okay? I know it looks like it ends, but... Oh. Wait a minute. What just happened? Where the fuck are we? Hold on, let's go back. Maybe we're just hallucinating. As you can see, these are supposed to basically be infinite. What's going on here is basically when you hit a collider up there, it teleports you all the way down there. Oh, hold on. Pidge Cam back in full force, folks. Now I'll have viewers again. Thank you, Pidge. Alright. Well, lucky for you all, I know how this maze works. That is not cool. Okay. Dude, this shit is still loud. Is it not? There we go. Alright, so in the movie... Now, this is a little bit different than the movie. In the movie, Sarah just needs to slightly change her perspective. Actually, what's going on in the movie, there's some magic involved, which I had to use some video game magic to do this, but from our point of view, there's just, an up and down or a left and right, but that's not entirely so. This is not just a two-dimensional part of the maze. So, in this first part of the maze, there are some indicators as to things not being totally what they should be. So, one example is, look at your shadows, and look at what's casting the shadows. So here you see consistent obelisks on the wall. And then as you can see here, bam, there's a gap up there on the left. But there isn't a gap over there. And also a second clue. Because this part of the maze is way easier than the rest. As you can see, there are some of these indentions coming out, these extrusions. But as you can see, this whole wall right here is an extrusion. Or an intrusion, or whatever the inverse of that is. So maybe this isn't exactly what we think it is. Just like Sarah. Remember Sarah, well, for those that don't know, basically, Sarah gives up at this point, lays right here, starts bitching, and then this little worm guy like, bitch, you need to just look that way. And she's like, that way's a wall. And he's like, you ain't looking close enough. And then she looks close enough, and guess what? It is actually a wall. Dun-dun-dun. That involved no programming right there. That's just that's some video game magic. You can kind of see what's going on here. Half a wall with no collision. Okay, look at it here. Now we're in the second part of this new part. And as you can see, it's getting a little cleaner. And as you can see, there's no more obelisks. So the clues are becoming nil. So let's get the fuck out of here. So if we don't have the spires to give us a clue as to where to go, maybe we need... look, another wall with an indentation. Perhaps. Let's touch it. Aha! And now we are at the last part of this maze, folks. This is what's called the Stone Path Maze. After this will be the Stone Maze, which I haven't even started on yet. And as for this end part, there's literally no indication as to which walls are fake. At this point, I'm actually going to make a little caterpillar creature like in the movie that will be around here somewhere. That if you interact with or get near, he'll actually tell you what to do, or something will happen. Or he'll tell you, why don't you follow the first rule of all labyrinths? And the first rule of all labyrinths is keep your right or left hand on that same wall at all times. For some reason, you'll always eventually find the exit. It may take you 50 years, but you'll always find the exit. So with that being said, pretend that caterpillar guy said that. Let's keep our left hand on the wall since we came from the right. And again, if we wanted to go all the way down there, we would just eventually be looping on ourselves. So it's supposed to drive you mad. Oh. And here we go, folks. We finally made it out of the stone path into the area where the stone maze will be. And again, the music changed. And that's what I've done. And of course, you can go up to the castle. It takes too fucking long. We won't go up right there right now. It's nothing special. Just something to jump around on. But there you go, folks. That's what I got going on right now. As you can see, I got some nice little... So, like, I was at one point, I was trying to make, like, multiple scripts for almost the same action. I was like, that's stupid. So I kind of condensed them down. Is your microphone in your pocket? Thank you, Anne. Thank you. If you'd seen the movie, you'd be probably more impressed. And to be honest, A Never-Ending Story is a ripe movie for making into a video game. Alex, you beatboxing on my shit? Get ready to get muted. You can talk. I don't care if you talk. Poop, poop, pee, pee, butt. Check, Mike. Mike, check. Poop, 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 pee, pee, butt. Yeah, please watch the movie, Ant. And if I didn't give you the movie, ask for it. You shall receive. But yeah, but we are not here tonight, or this morning, rather, for Project Maze. We are here for Yenen's Tale, I think. Is that what's happening? But yeah, so I'm glad that this is... I was going to just make a white box model with things that look pretty. I was not going to institute gameplay, but I think I need to. So I am, and I will. Yeah, when you watch the movie, you'll be like, wow, that's pretty similar. I hope. All right, Alex, did you want to do some Yenen's Tale stuff? Are you in the mood for that right now?
Maybe.
We don't have to. I know I started late, man. I was actually going to start at like midnight, but shit happened. I mean, I honestly think if we just concentrate on what we're doing, we could probably... Because all we have to do is switch some shit around. Like I said, the lightning script works. If I wanted to use something not lightning, I would just add a different sprite to it. But the lightning script works, and we can just change some shit around where, the bugs should be able to use it. And then from there, we just have to make a script. That'll be what takes the most time, is just making a script where the bug will actually use the attack depending on what the player is doing. But
I'm trying to figure out the timer right now, actually.
Right. So remember, there was a couple ideas we could go with. We could go with that he literally does the attack every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds, or every 2 seconds, or 3 seconds, whatever. And if the player doesn't move every 3 seconds, the player's dumb and dead. So the player would have to learn. Well, remember, the player can't die in this version. Might be able to get attacked in the third version. We're not worrying about that right now, though. We're just trying. We'll probably make it to where it honestly just pushes you away. Because the only attack Yenen has right now is a melee attack. So if the norm bug attacks you and makes you, get pushed away, that would make the player not want to get pushed away. So in their mind, it would almost be like you're getting attacked. You know what I mean?
Wait, what did you just say?
You motherfucker. You drunkard. I'm not repeating myself. I will give you a synopsis. Instead of making the lightning attack hurt Yenen, we'll simply put a collider on it and make it push Yenen away. So the player will still think they're getting attacked and will not feel like they need to get hit by lightning. Because if the lightning doesn't do anything to the player, why even have it at all, And since Yenen can't die in this version, and Yenen can't die anyway, he's immortal. But that's beyond the point. So We're just wanting to give the player a reason not to get hit by the lightning. And I'd say one thing is we just put a collider on it, pushes them. Coup de grace, we just did that. But as far as what you asked me, like I said, there's a few ways we could go about it. We could do it like I said, every 3 seconds he could shoot the lightning. We could do it to where if the player's standing still for like if the player is standing in one area or at one transform coordinates for 2 or 3 seconds, then the enemy shoots lightning at them. You know, whatever you want to do. We can make it as complicated or as easy as we want. And for this version, I think we need to make it easy, or as not. We have more than a month, dude. We got a while. We're fine. Yeah, this is totally not a stream for dreams. They keep saying I only have 1 viewer. Anyway, that's up to you, dude. You just let me know. If not, I'm just gonna play some fucking sticks. Not like literally playing with sticks. It's a video game. I'm reverting back to the games of old, okay? Sticks.
Play something for a few minutes because I think I might have it working in a few minutes.
Okay, so with the lightning script, you might want to create a copy of it and just call it lightning copy because you might fuck some shit up because I've done some stuff to it. No, what?
It's a script?
The attack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it has to be a script because it has to invoke a sprite and it has to do something to the stats of the character or to the character itself. So it has to, it's very elaborate. It's not a component. I wish it was just a component. But no,
I thought it was just an animation.
No, it's not even an animation. It's literally just a sprite showing up at a certain transform coordinates near the Yenen's sword, and it's supposed to like if its collider hits the norm bub collider, it's supposed to do damage to it.
How does it get direction?
Right. I don't know. I have to look it up real quick. I'm going to start it up. I want to say, since it's a sprite, it only needs 2 axes. It doesn't use all 3 different axes. So it's a lot easier to tell it where to go and what to do.
Okay. So the animation of attack that's on the bug right now is just like itself moving in that way.
Right. So we're going to have to tie the script to that animation.
Okay. Well, I'm actually doing that right now then.
Cool. And like I was trying to tell you, which we can't, I don't think we can do, Unity has something in its animator called the event system, where during certain animations, you can have it can call certain methods, which is awesome. However, it's only, from what I know, it's only based on Unity animations and not Maya animations. So I don't think we can use that system, sadly. But I don't know. It has to do with the animator and all that. Where is my game? But as far as the lightning script goes, like I said, you might only have to switch some few things around. Like I know it'll say something like who invokes it, who instantiates it, and it's Yenen who's instantiated. I think it's player tag is instantiating, and it needs to be enemy tag instantiating, and then the person who gets affected by it, I think, is set as enemy tag, so that needs to be player tag. So like I said, just some things need to be vice versa, and just switched around. It should be easy. And one last thing, did you get the newest version of this, I assume?
Of Yenen's Tale?
Yeah, did I push it and did you pull it?
I pulled it like right before the stream.
Cool, it should be the newest. Right, Pidge? It's the newest. So you said some shit was going on with Soulmates. Were you playing the Dreams version?
Yeah. On the real play.
Okay, so what happened?
whenever I would click on a planet, it would do the sound even if I didn't have any of his souls, and I could get all of them except for the last one. Or I think I could get the last one, but then I couldn't get rid of it. You know what I mean? I couldn't shoot it to a planet.
I'm going to put that on the Trello because I know I'll forget. It's like every time they fix something in that game, something else breaks. And it's like, it's an easy game. Hell, Yenen's Tale is infinitely more complicated than Soulmates, code-wise. Soulmates is kind of complicated in some of its aspects, but even just the moving around script in Yenen's Tale is like, bleh. Check sounds. Shooting planet with no soul. Yeah, I have yet to test the Dreams version. I've been really meaning to do that, especially before the gallery hop. So, God damn it, that's not what I meant to do. I just haven't had time. You know, I only have one phone, so when anyone's here, I usually forget. All right, that's up there. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, as for the second version of Yenen's Tale, we're almost done. There's some things I have to do, like I said, turn the terrain geometry, bake the lighting, fix the dialogue crap. But that dialogue shit doesn't happen on the Dreams version, so don't even have to fix that. I do have to add sound effects, though. That's really about it, though. We can focus on Soulmates, I think. Not today, but whenever. Okay. Why you do that, chat box? You stop that. So right, so we have the conditions for the. So you did play this before? Did you? I'm sorry. Did you test this before you started putting stuff into it to see if this is the newest version?
Are you talking about Yenen's Tale?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's definitely a newest version, dude. I pulled it like a couple times.
I'm just not convinced I actually pushed. That's the only reason I'm asking.
So what should I be looking for?
You should check out. You should get the norm bug to come to you. So activate the box, activate the light post, and see if he jumps to you. And then if he does that, equip your sword and kill him and see if he dies. I'm pretty sure I got that both happening. I'm going to test it on my end. By the way, I want the norm bug to jump in this center point where there is no grass. And for some reason, I figured out no matter how far away past this post you put the end point where he's supposed to be, he will never go past that end point. And there's something making him, like stopping him code-wise from him going past that position. And I think I saw a line of code that had to do with it, but I don't know. But and that's why we couldn't get him to come closer to the light post, because he can only get so close to it and he cannot go past it. Alright, so on my end he's coming. Alright, he's jumping. There's his shadow. Oh, it's ominous. Boom. Alright, there he is. So let's slap him. Slap. Oh yeah, we also need to change it to where when you click on him, he attacks with the sword, which should be easy. Alright, there we go. Bam. He's dying. He's going for a last attack. And then he dies. And this is one thing I wanted to bring up.
I got him to die, but he's still like turning.
Cool.
Look at me.
No, that's fine. That's something I was just about to mention. We need to stop him from doing that, and we'll just do that in the same function where it said the die function. We'll fix that within the die function. I don't know how.
Right. So all you would have to do, I just turned off the bug enemy script just now, and that made it fix it. So that's what we would have to do is just set it to false if he dies.
Okay, so should I do that in the norm bug script or in the bug enemies? Well, let me see. I need to open Visual Studio.
So, I think in the norm bug script, you can actually just go to where he actually has his death happen function or whatever the fuck, and yeah, if you're actually in that one, then you can turn off the bug enemy script in that function.
Sweet.
Right after it says set the trigger, it'd be fine.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, so after bug deaths dot set trigger, how do I tell it to deactivate that script or component or whatever it is?
There's like another line in there that tells it to go to like enabled equals true.
Okay.
Somewhere in that script. Yeah, it'll be in that script, like how to turn one off and on.
Is it other script or other script or neither?
It's one of those two. So bug enemy is other script.
Cool.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna test it out. I really try to make the games that I wanted people to work on easy. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit should be easy for us to do.
For us to work on, or easy for users to play?
No, fuck users. They need to use their brains. But no, for the developers, I really try to make it to where it was the things I wanted to do would be pretty easy to do. You could use colliders, booleans, triggers. You wouldn't have to go through a lot of math, and you wouldn't have to go through a lot of vectoring and ray casting and shit. So, and this whole move system is ray casting, and I wanted to make that before I had anyone work on it because I knew it was going to be a bitch. All right, here we go. Testing. Hiya.
Yeah, my problem is I'm trying to make the attack every 5 seconds, and I'm like trying to think how to do that with a fixed update. I was gonna do it by like, well, I don't know. I guess we could do it by time.delta time, but I don't really know how to do that.
Hey,
well, I guess I could do.
It works, buddy. Congratulations. Good job.
All right, that's good. You know what I could do is I could say attacking timer plus equals time.delta time, and if attacking timer is greater than or equal to 5, then what we can do is have the attack. And the attack is that animation, and then we'll add that other code to it. We can get rid of this other thing I put there. If it's greater than or equal to 5, we do the attack, and then we can set attacking timer 0.
Excuse me.
Well, that should fucking work, actually.
So, there's other things other than booleans and triggers. There's also like your floats and your ints. But I know. You told me about that. And I guess that would have to do if we want it. Like if the character gets too close to the norm bug, then it will attack. That's another thing. That's another example of something we could do. But I think for right now we should stick to what you're doing. Just he does it every few seconds, and then we'll go from there.
What was the last thing you wanted to maybe add?
Well, no, I was just saying.
Maybe.
Well, if the player gets close to the bug, that's the only time he'll start trying to attack you. There's many different ways we could go about this, but I think the best way is the easiest way for now, and then we can always iterate. Because if we get a script going to where he attacks dependent on whatever variables we set, we can edit it to whatever the fuck variables we want. So as long as we get that going, I think we're good. And you started a new script for this, I assume? Or are you putting all this stuff in a? No,
I'm actually just putting this into bug enemy.
Okay. Do you feel that's good?
As far as only doing it for so long, I have a distance module that I left here in notes or commented out that I could use.
And
then I could say and.
And honestly, I have not been able to replicate that problem. I brought up that problem with Shay, Leonard, and Alex, and we can never figure it out. And also, apparently, you were half right, or I think you were all right. You probably did say this, but when you come back from the K crystal, you can still interact with stuff, but the reticle doesn't change depending on you looking at stuff. But I still thought you had a problem with, like, once you came back from the K crystal, every item said the same thing. But then we tried to replicate that, and that didn't work either, or it didn't replicate. So games are weird. Poonanner. Oh, yes. Pidge is dreaming of all the seeds. Oh, yes. I love when she stoops like that. So funny. Stoop, Pidge on the stoop. Yeah, you see here? This is the lightning script. I'm going to open this real quick. So we have a vector direction, so I guess that sets it. It's a get set, which I don't know if you know about get sets. Apparently they're useful. I don't know how to use them all that well. And then you have your range, and then you have your damage. Yeah, it's got a rigid body on it. That's how it moves. Now, for some reason, I couldn't get it to actually move in any direction, even though I set direction times how far it's supposed to go. But it does spawn, but it never respawns. It's also supposed to, as you can see here, get destroyed once it spawns after a couple seconds. But that doesn't happen. What?
I'm going to compile this and test it.
Cool. And yeah, right here it says, if the enemy gets hit by this, extinguish the sprite. So that would have to say player. That's one of the examples I was talking about. Yeah, like a couple of things happened differently, and when you played it, I don't know, like at different times. So yeah, I have not been able to replicate. So we tried testing it to where once we were in the city, once we touched K Crystal and went to the city, that we tried clicking just to see if for some reason Yenen would move, even though we were in the city, and he wouldn't move, and I have no idea. No, I have no idea. I don't know. And as far as the coming back and not being able to click anything, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we could only replicate it to where the reticle wouldn't work. But that's okay.
What is the lightning script called?
Lightning.
What's attached to?
Yenen. You can just look up lightning. Just type in lightning down here in project. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not attached to anything because it's an instantiated thing. So I don't have to actually put it up here in the hierarchy. It just happens when you do that attack. So if you actually play the game, press V, get your sword out, and press Z, it does the attack. It actually does the attack during an animation. That's one of those events I did. Oh, yes. It also has... Oh, shit, I forgot. So it says cold.transform get component I enemy. I enemy is my interface of how the enemies work in the game. It can be used for any type of enemy. So it's pretty module, I guess you could say. It's pretty module, man. But I don't know how you're going to switch this around to be the player unless maybe you just have to use the tag system. I don't know. Because this is calling a function, take damage. Damage equals 10. Public int damage, but take damage. I guess he just made that up for there. Like this. All right. So these scripts I helped make. I didn't even help make. I copied and edited some of them, but which is fine according to this guy. Yeah. Right. Okay. So within I enemy is nothing. I enemy just lets you know that apparently enemies can take damage and enemies can perform attacks, and that's about as far as enemies go in this game at the moment. So, is there an I player? I don't really see a script for the actual player. Other than like world interaction, player weapon control, that sort of crap. Oh yeah, base stats. I guess that's where that would work. I think I already made it though to where, yeah, I think it's already put in here that Yenen can get attacked. But I might not have that in there yet, and that might be important. So if there is indeed a no, well, yeah, right. So, well, a perform attack. Let me find perform attack. Am I just making too much out of this, or is this real life? Aleximo. Fell asleep. Step on this. No.
Fell asleep?
Huh? What? No, no one's asleep. I enemy. I don't think there's, because remember I was following this guy step by step, and at some point he stopped making videos, and I'm trying to think if we ever went over the actual player sustaining damage, not just the enemy. And if that's the case, then I have not added anything in other than the character stats. I've not added anything to remove stats other than like if you equip a sword, you gain stats. If you unequip a sword, you remove stats, like that sort of thing. I'm just trying to figure out a way how we're going to get lightning script to affect the player. Because this right here, when this whole thing under void on collision enter, we need to change. We need to change this for affecting the player, which I don't think is going to be complicated. I just don't know how to do that. Oh, and apparently to answer your question, the sprite knows where to spawn and instantiate because apparently it tells it to do that, like very specifically. Bug dead. All right, Anne. You're watching animal documentaries and watching the Pidge. Pidge like that. She said, mm-hmm. Yeah. She is a bower. And that's fine, Anne. I would say usually my streams only last 2.5 hours. We just thought we'd poop some stuff out real quick and see if it stuck. Is that the right expression? No? I don't know. Oh yes, this is how it knows how to spawn. Just a simple empty object with a transform component. And it's called projectile spawn. So it knows exactly where to spawn out of and where to point. Let's see. Points on the y-axis. So we would put that spawn point. Also, we would move this game object spawn point on the norm bug. But again, I would love for both characters to be able to have ranged attack in the last version we make for the phone. So we'll just keep that there. But that's how it will know where to spawn it. It's just an empty game object. Now you're in a good mood, Pidge. That's good. Sucks because I gotta put you to bed soon. What you doing?
Talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to set this thing up to make it attack correctly. Trying to test in different ways to see if what I'm doing is working.
So have you already gone in the animator and created a new parameter, like bug attack?
Not yet. Oh, the animator to...
Right, well, you need something to call in your script. Just start that animation first off. And then after that code or that line of code, that's where you would put that's where you would call the lightning script, I guess, for the bug. Because there's already bug dead for bug dying. There's bug jump for bug jumping, and now I guess we need a new one, like bug hit or bug shoot or bug attack, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And again, it could be a boolean or a trigger or a float or whatever. And see, one way we could use the float parameter is if Yenen gets too close. That's what I was giving that example for, is that we could use a float having to do with distance from player to either from player to norm bug or within a collider or something. And when that certain... Huh?
Okay, so I made it work only within a certain distance.
What do you mean?
I'm making it attack, but I don't have the lightning attached to it yet.
That's fine.
It plays the attack animation.
And you said within a certain distance, like from the player or from itself?
From the bug.
Well, wait.
If player is within a certain distance of the bug, then the bug attacks.
Oh, cool. So how'd you do that? Did you create a parameter in the animator for bug attack?
It's a secret.
It's a secret? I don't think so. You better give me the secrets codes. Give me the secret codes for the nuke.
Just do a pull, bruh. I'll do a push.
But I just did... No, you can't push because I have to push first, fool. How dare you? Wait. Can you... well, remember, I did some stuff too. This is where we always fuck up, I think. What did I do? Maybe I'll tell you what I did and you can just push. Fuck. I did something kind of substantial, I remember. Well, here, don't worry about pushing just yet. Oh yeah. We just added that line where he stopped staring at you once you died. Did you add that to yours?
I just put it in the chat.
I know, but if you're gonna push, you better add that shit, so we don't get errors upon errors upon errors. You do that. You do that, please. Thank you. You do that. Thank you.
Wait, do what?
Oh my god. Put other script dot enabled equals false under the die function in norm bug, so he doesn't stare at you when he dies.
Why don't you just push and I'll pull?
Well, that's the thing, though. You have different. I'm just saying when two people have.
Wait, have you added other stuff other than that line?
No. That's what I'm saying. You add that, and then you push, and then we'll be fine.
Script.enabled equals false.
Other script. Other is not capitalized, but script is, at least the S. Yes. Dot enabled equals false. Yes. Under the die function.
Arm main script.
Under norm bug script.
Wait, just put your screen on it real quick.
It is.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm moving around in my screen, so that's why I couldn't see.
Oh my gosh! How dare you? My screen more important. It's important. Right, Pidge? Right? No, Pidge. Don't start that anti-Semitic. Remember, Pidge is an anti-Semite. We found that out the other night. Look, she's agreeing. Hilarious. But yeah, you put that in there, you push, it'll be good. But I was going to say, before you push, one other thing I wanted us to look at real quick tonight. And it was norm bug related. Yeah, right. I want you to try to figure out real quick, looking through your lines of code, why he will not go past that light post, no matter where you put that in position. Because like I said, I think gameplay-wise, it would be better if instead of him being under the light post, which you can barely see him, He needs to be more up past the light post. If not, if anything, right there in the middle. So it gives the player either to run away or gives the player a good place to fight the enemy.
You mean in the middle of the light there?
No, like, see where really no grass is? It's kind of bare, right in front of the cave.
Yeah.
I would like for him to jump there, which I'll set the jumping parameters. I just want him to go past the fucking light post, because like I said, for some reason, no matter where you put the endpoint...
Endpoint.
What?
So just make his new transform in endpoint.
Are you not listening? I just said...
Basically...
No, stop. I just said 5 times. He does not go past that light post because of something in your... I told you. I looked through your scripts and you have... Let me look it up real quick. There's something in your scripts to where it's doing something multiple times and it's causing him to stop going past. He doesn't go to the endpoint is what I'm trying to tell you. Unless if the endpoint is past the light post, he won't even try to fucking go there. He'll like go near the light post and that's it. So I don't know what's happening. Let's see. He moved.
Because in the bug enemy script, it's if I say meet the ball, I don't know. Probably also based off of endpoint. Did you actually change endpoint?
Yeah. Like the bug first moves script. I think. Let's see.
Bug first moves is what he's actually doing when he moves up to the thing.
Yeah.
Post.
Oh, I know. That's where his endpoint thing is. That's where it tells him he went to that endpoint. And I've like something here is not right. Something here is stopping him. I know it. I don't know it. I think it very strongly. But there's another script you have that's very similar. I was trying to figure it out.
What, bug enemy?
Was that it? Right. So within fixed update for both of those scripts, it's almost like it's probably identical actually. And I know you were trying to explain to me the other day why you needed to do that, and I think that had to do with the nav mesh again.
Yeah.
Well, I think because this is double. He's doing this twice, you know. I think. No. So is this first one? So when he's not moving within bug enemy, and then in bug first moves, that's when he's moving. Is that what's going on?
Bug first moves is when he's moving up to the light post, and then it turns off. There's also something that makes him stop and not get entirely like all the way to the point that he's getting to, because there's just this error, a stupid thing in the design of Unity, that he does a rotation to 0 suddenly if you don't have like a braking thing and stop him right before he gets to the very end of it, because it keeps trying to perfect it, I guess, and then it just like goes to 0. And then so that's when it turns off, and then it turns on the other one that has no movement, but it has turn, and that has him looking at the player.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But the thing is that everything that's in the fixed update things is kind of needed, and
all right. Well, this right here,
they're only the same so that they don't make new objects. It shouldn't have to require another script, but the nav mesh agents is kind of strange. So I just had to turn one off and turn the other on. I actually just needed to restart the thing. I think I could put it back the way that it was before into one script, but that was I figured out that I just needed to turn it off, I think. later on after testing it that way. So it might be able to be put back into one script, but I think I'd have to. There might be another reason why I had to make it that way, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, I'm not entirely sure this is what's causing the problem I'm mentioning. I don't really know what is, but I have a feeling it might have something to do with it because I think it's trying to. Because okay, so when you're Yenen and you touch the post, that's when it activates.
I know what it is. So basically, I know what it is. So when one of the things I think probably that I have, probably a norm bug or something like that. It's probably something that says, yes, it's right here in the fixed update of norm bug. Look at that. It says basically if the distance between him and the light post is less than or equal to 20, then it turns that script off, so that would make him stop moving.
Okay, no.
So basically,
so what do you think?
That was kind of.
Well, yeah, like you said, that was just you trying to find a way to stop him from moving too far, right?
So basically, what you could do is you could make a new parent object like thing that's just going to be a position. Or actually, no, you can just set because if you're going to make a new endpoint, is what you did before, just set the distance thing here to the endpoint instead of to the light post. It just had to be. I don't know why I set it to the light post instead of the.
Right, endpoint.
Endpoint.
So this should say endpoint, not light post.
That'll probably fix it if you change it.
All right, I gotta reference endpoint real quick. Hold on. Right? Yeah. Public transform bug endpoint. Bug endpoint. Yeah, whatever. Oops. Where am I putting this again? I'm sorry. Norm bug script.
Yeah, it's the fixed update in norm bug.
All right, I'm just going to name this endpoint. Well, fuck it. We'll name it bug endpoint. Keep it consistent. Well, shit. You should do this. Fuck. You do this because you're going to be pushing. Since you don't want to give me the secret scripts. Bug endpoint.
Yeah, it's going to be way easier to just push it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep telling you need to add this and push it. We don't want to add...
You told me not to push it, so you were going to push it.
No, I did not. No.
Yeah, you did a little while ago.
I was going to push it, but then you added that thing because the only thing I had was one line. I'm not stuttering, motherfucker. Go back into the recording.
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
Dude, I'm not in the mood to get fucked with today. I'm such in a pissy fucking mood. It's
Too late. You got fucked.
Like, no, nothing personal. I'm just in a pissy mood.
Oh, I knew that. You just go silent.
Well, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm doing this. I'm trying to do what you tell me to do. And what is 20? 20 feet? 20 inches? What? 20 feet?
It's just 20. So basically,
so you want
just
me
like
to push with this one small
that
change, and then you want to push with your small change.
It's the units in the like in the Unity place. So like, it's like the same units as the X, Y, and Z in Unity right now.
I think it's Imperial.
If you want to see the distance between the norm bug and like the end of that light, like the circle of light down there, that's about 25.
Circle of light? The sun?
Yeah, so if you look at where Yenen starts and he walks right up to the start of that circle of light on the ground, like the spotlight where that stretches.
Mm-hmm.
Where the norm bug ends up, and that point is about 25.
Well, hell, I'm just gonna make this like 5 feet then, because I want to basically where I put the endpoint. All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna push my after this. I'm gonna push my version first. You commit and pull, and then push. I think that should be okay. All right. I'm gonna test this real quick, see if it works. Please work. There you go. Good job, brother. You fixed another problem. And of course, he did not go exactly where I wanted him to because I told him to stay back about 5 feet. So, could I just... No, I'll just make this as small as possible, I guess.
What, the 5 feet thing?
Yeah, I changed it from 20 to 5, and then he was still over a little bit, so I changed it to 1. And then I'm going to move the endpoint over some more. No, wait.
Moving endpoint over is the better thing to do. Because you have to make sure that your smaller number for the feet is going to work.
Try one more time.
Okay, let's see this bug enemy. Okay, no, I got this working.
Oh, damn! He flew in there fucking fast, dude. That's awesome. Rawr, he says. Rawr. His feet's not touching the ground. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay. That's funny. We'll actually make it more like 2 for now. Okay, cool. There we go. See, we got some work done. We did like 3 pretty important things. It lead up to the big important thing for him.
So do you actually know how to attach the lightning to this bug and his attack?
Nope. Like I said, we're going to have to create something to where it instantiates or it calls that script to happen. And we're going to have to switch the tag enemy to tag player and some other things. And also, like I said, we need to have a spawn point for the lightning on him, like as a child object. And it needs to be near his head, where his head kind of comes straight out. We kind of need to have a invisible game object out to that point where the lightning is going to spawn, where his head comes out to. And then, yeah. We're going to do exactly what we did with Yenen. And I kind of, like I said, I kind of know what we did, but we're going to have to change some stuff up because we're using an enemy interface. But the player is the one affected. But we don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about the bug actually doing the attack right now. And then we can worry about the attack actually doing something to the player. But we don't have to do that tonight. But yeah, if you want to like look at it from here to when we start on it again, just check out that lightning script. It's really easy. It all has to do with that spawn point, like I mentioned on Yenen, called projectile spawn, because it's meant for multiple attacks. Like you have a lightning bolt or a fireball, that sort of shit. That's why it's not like specifically made lightning point, because the system, all these scripts are made to where they can house other scripts, so you don't have to do more work, I guess. But yeah, mostly the lightning script just talks about the stats of lightning, like its range, its damage, where it spawns, and it has its own rigid body so it can actually move. And then the update just, I guess it talks about once it spawns, it needs to extinguish itself. Because again, it's a lightning bolt. It's not supposed to stay on screen. And also, once it enters the collision of the enemy, in this case, talking about the norm bug, which, to be honest, we could we could switch it around to where Yenen is just labeled. No, we can't. Never mind. I was going to say we could label Yenen as enemy, but we can't do that. It would fuck up a lot of other stuff. But yeah, this is a really easy script to read, and we should be able to edit it pretty easy. And it actually has that get set shit I was talking to you about, so maybe you'll be able to learn something about those if you don't know already.
Okay, so I'm going to close everything up and push.
No. Don't push yet. Don't push unless you added... Did you add it to where he jumps out here to this new point?
To the end point, yeah.
To the new end point where he comes out here to the bald spot? Hello.
I just changed the thing that said light post to bug endpoint is what I did.
Oh, did you? Okay, did you add that in the inspector and everything as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know you did that. I thought I was going to do that and push it to you, and then you push it back, whatever. Come here, get down. Well, if you got all three of those fixes, then push away.
3.
Mm-hmm. I think it was 3. We changed it to where he doesn't look at you when he dies. We changed it to where he now moves beyond the light post. And I thought there was something else we did. Oh yeah, I thought you said you got it to where now he attacks every when the player gets close. Is that right?
Here, just
Okay, I'm going to get errors, man. That's what I said. But no one listens to Nini. No one listens to me at all. Let's see. Well, all right, so before I pull, you remember, you always have to commit. So when I commit, it's going to show that I have different... well, for me, it's going to show I have different changes than you. Even though they're same changes. It's stupid. Commit for pool. Okay. Now pool. Damn it. Ow. Fix conflicts. Yep, there we go. Yes, give me the fucking and they're not even conflicts because it's literally we did the exact same things. Hate it. So I'm going to use yours. Use yours. Use yours. I hope this works. Now it's not letting me pool.
Because you already did.
It aborted, brother. Yep, here we go. I knew this was gonna fucking happen. So dumb. It always tries to do a merge when two people have conflicting data. That's why everyone has to be working on the exact same thing. That's why I was gonna push to you my one thing. It still would have done it to you, though. Yeah, pull, you bastard. Alright, let's see what happens. So what we're going to work on, or what I need to ask Shay on Wednesday, is we need to create a branch. He was starting to talk about it last time we saw him. we need to have a PC version branch, and we need to have a VR version branch, because they're going to go extremely different ways here very soon, if you're curious.
What do you mean they're going different ways?
Well, the controls and stuff for the PC version are completely different. So, like for example, just a small example, we're going to switch it from you actually having to click a button to hit the enemy to single clicking with the VR headset on the enemy to hurt him or to attack him. So that's just one example. PC version also, I think I'm going to up the particles and stuff again, while the phone version is going to have less particles, less everything. And also the PC version is going to have more than one, just this one scene. You're actually going to be able to go into the forest and do some shit. So, but that'll be a little later, of course.
But basically, we're making a PC version of the game now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you and me are basically working on PC version, and Shay's the one that's been working on the Google version. But that's why we got to make some branches here soon, because he's going to have to get some of these changes, but he doesn't need all these changes. He only needs some branching changes. So.
Okay.
Testing. Whoops. Let me see something. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to kill him. My bad. Retesting. Actually, I need to set his new endpoint so I can test that too.
I thought he was supposed to jump to the
bug place
in front of the cave.
He didn't. He jumped right back where he was. Let's see. Right there. I'm going to go in the script real quick.
Do your little thing where he, yeah, that. And then save and push that.
Hold on, I will. I gotta make it perfect. Then put this down about 5 feet. I'm just gonna change this. Stop. I'm just staying consistent with your other implements. Okay. And I was going to comment on his attacking, but he died. So let me try this again. I touched a box. Yeah, I still don't know how the dialogue system got broken. Because Shay's isn't, so it makes no sense to me. Alright, bug jumping. Hiya! Boom. Oh, goodness. Hey, there's that little thing you said he used to do. What the fuck is he doing? Okay, hold on. Didn't do that to me on my test. That's weird. Did you see that? Let's see. Bug. What? What the hell? He didn't even have an endpoint. He literally just like flew through the air where the hell he wanted to. Okay, this should work. I hadn't had it set for some reason. One last test for the motherland.
What, you supposedly fix it?
We shall see. Alright, he's coming in, jumping in hard, fast, and strong. Bam! Hit the ground. Somewhat awkwardly, I'll fix it. Alright, he's doing his idle. Up, then he's going into his attack. Goes to his attack. Alright, attack. So I think at this point right here, he's just continuously attacking. Which, again, that's fine. We just wanted to get to the point tonight to where he can attack. But at this point, he's literally just sitting there attacking over and over again. I want to say that's because... No, it needs an exit time. So you said he's supposed to attack every 5 seconds?
Yeah, it's adding time.delta time to a variable, and then that variable, if it equals, like, you know, whatever, then it should do the attack.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry.
I think it's because the animation...
No, you said he attacks based on...
It's because the animation...
Hold on. You said he attacks based on if I'm close to him, yes?
If that and the timer is equal to 5 or more.
Oh.
Look at the code.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Look at the code.
I'm looking. I don't understand.
Look at the code.
I'm confused.
Look at the code.
Display distance. Add lightning here. Oh, okay.
2 ampersands can, like, require 2 things.
But you didn't add the distance.
And you can also put...
That's the only thing. You started it. You started, like... I was going to say, you didn't add the distance line. You just added a commented out display equals distance. Which is fine. I said,
it's up there. See? It's in...
Oh, it is?
You read float distance. It's right there.
Yeah, they're commented it out. Yeah, I know. They're commented out. Do I need to uncomment it out?
No, it's in the fixed update. 4th line.
Oh, this? Oh. My location. But shouldn't it be down here in the attack? Because, you know, he's... Well, why not? He's attacking you based on how close he is to you, yes?
The what?
All right. This is why we need to dev together, because over this shit just doesn't fucking work, I think. I hate texting, hate talking. You told me, because you said you have 2 ampersands here. As long as the attack time and that distance equals what have you, he will attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wouldn't the player's distance to the norm bug be equated within the if and not before? Because he's only attacking after he lands, not any time before.
You said the float distance thing right there?
No, I don't worry. I don't care about distance. I care about display.
This script is not gonna turn on until he's over there.
No. What I mean is, okay, let's get this straight. You said you wanted to make it for now that he attacks every 5 seconds and also he attacks if you're close to him. Is that right or wrong?
Right.
Okay.
No, that's right.
All right. Well, that's redundant. We certainly don't need that. We should maybe just make it he attacks you if you're near him. That'll make things a lot easier. But I don't think... From what I'm looking here... Distance equals vector dot distance. From what I'm looking here, it doesn't have a line that create that understands the distance between the two game objects, I guess is what I'm saying.
That's what float distance is. Distance is actually a special reserved word after it says vector3 dot distance, and then it makes the distance between those two locations. And so if that distance is less than or equal to 25, see, the commented out stuff of dist display was to display the distance in the inspector, and you can see the values.
Okay.
So that's why I chose 25.
Okay.
Because of what I was seeing, but that was also in the position. But yeah.
So it's every 25 seconds and within 25 feet.
No. Distance is 25 units of unity measurement.
Right. I'm gonna make that 8 just to test it. Okay, I understand. But I don't think I understand attack time.
If you want to do that,
yeah.
So attack time is equal to 5 up there. So it's basically saying if the attacking timer is greater than or equal to attack time, right? And up there also it says the attacking timer is plus equals time dot delta time. So basically it's counting constantly, right? But it's counting only each second, not every frame.
Yeah.
So then once that reaches 5, then that condition is going to become true if you're also close enough. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to uncomment out the display equals distance, the 2 lines that I have there, so that you can see the value. And then you can make from like how close you want, you can measure it so that you can put the right value in later.
Okay. Well, let's test it out then. Because I was just going to simply test out if he would attack if you were far away. Now, so when you say every 5, I think the attack animation itself is actually 4 or 5 seconds. So we might have to count that into that if we use it.
Yeah, I think that's why it's running so much. But it's definitely not looping because like it does actually go back to the idle. It's just that
you're right, yeah.
You know.
You are right. The Pidge is finally asleep. Boom. Yeah, I've got to change that up. Okay, so let me mosey on back here. So yeah, look, he right now is idling. He is not attacking. Cool. Let's get all a little close to him. Okay.
Also, make sure to look at that number in the inspector.
Oh shit, yeah. Hold on, I was going to change this back to 25. And let's change this to... Let's change it to 10. Right, the inspector. Let's see.
Yeah, it'll actually move and display different numbers live.
Okay. Oh, you can change the time as well. Sweet. Well, let's test it.
Yeah, that's why I made it public. But if you're gonna make it changed, make it in the script.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a permanent change, I mean, make it in the script. And it'll be changed in both, and it'll just make more sense.
Shit. Alright, oh. He's attacking. Run away. Okay, 25 feet's apparently pretty close. Let's get over here. Aha, okay, yeah. So I'm just going to have to balance that out for how big, because we want him to be close enough to where the lightning attack will affect him, obviously, so. But that'll work for now. Ha ha ha. Because we don't want to attack him when
see,
Yenen's
look
out
at
of the
that.
range. Oh yeah, I see the distance here. Yeah, you're right. Dude, that's really cool. And hell, just a few lines to make that happen.
That's what I do.
Well, let's change up this attack time here. Let's do every 10. Let's just see what happens. So yeah, it is. It's the animation's about 4 or 5 seconds. So we can, yeah. Oh, how'd that happen?
And what happened?
I was just walking around, and all of a sudden it came up. It said, "There's a recharge canister in here," and I was like, "Huh?" All right, cool, man. Hell yeah! All right, I'm
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm gonna fuck with some of these numbers here and push it back to you. We'll make the distance 20 for now. We'll make this position even closer. Okay. Quit compiling, fool. And I thought there was one more thing. Oh, yes, the timer. Attack time should be about, we'll give him a couple of seconds to recharge himself before he attacks, so about 8 seconds. That'll give the player enough time to hit him and run away if he needs to. Cool, man. I think that's all we need to do tonight for this little part. I mean, that sets us up for some for the rest of it. And like I said, I'll push it to you. All right, so okay, that's the last script we needed. Now we just need to edit the light. We need to duplicate. Basically, we need to have 2 different lightning scripts, and we're going to rename the lightning script something else. And I'm going to change the sprite of his attack to something else in version 3. But for right now, for this version, only the bug will attack with the lightning. So that's pretty cool. Edit. Alright, cool, man. And I'm going to test it one more time for shits and giggles. Yes, Pidge. Yes, I know. I'll put you to bed soon. He just falls. It's so silly. Oh shit. Ah! So, it's not a problem. It's just something we had to account for. If you're looking at the screen right now, if you notice, actually, he's just constantly shooting. Hold on. Oh, the attack time didn't change. I'll figure it out. But once he shoots his beam, we want it to only happen as soon as it does. And you know how his head follows you when you move as he's attacking. So either we can, when he's attacking, we can stop him, from where he's looking. He attacks, then he goes back to his rotation. Or we can do something else, if that makes sense.
Maybe it would be better for the nav mesh agent if you just make it so that while he's attacking the player location, pull to null or something like player loc, and then, or maybe just make it stall better.
Yeah, I think it'll be easy. Just a quick stop doing that.
Make player loc stall. Yeah, so basically, he'll get the value from the player's actual location, right? That's what player loc will equal, and when he attacks, make it so that player loc equals to something upon the fixed update, but then like what he actually look at while he's attacking will be that value that's made value instead of the actual player location.
Yes. That's so cool, man. And there's one other thing I need to change. Guess that needs to be about 350. Yeah, we'll worry about implementing that when we actually get him shooting some stuffs.
Well, actually, in the bug enemy script on your screen, real quick.
Tell me the codes. I put it in. So down here in the public void attack,
basically,
I assume this is where we would do it.
Yes. So basically, the best thing to make it off of that's already there would pretty much be the attacking timer before you set it back to 0. So like right after the line of attack, so that'll be making sure that this only ever occurs after he's like started attacking. He's gonna start his attack animation then, is basically what that means. No, this is gonna be in if attacking timer in the conditional thing. Because it's live.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So right after that attack line, it's pretty much going to say, I don't know, let me think about that. That's complicated.
That's what I said. We don't have to do it right now.
Well, it's going to be more complicated if we do it later. It would pretty much be like,
could we use he went, or could we use that away? I don't know.
I was thinking before that maybe we would make it so that well, maybe before the attack animation, you could make it so that like he went. No, that away would be it would equal some other object, basically, so that we could store the value that was there at that time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then right after it, that away would equal that instead of being he went. See what I'm saying? Because he went is taking the what is it called?
So we would kind of use this that away line down here, but instead of putting he went in there, we would put the player location's last coordinates in a way.
So right before that attack parentheses semicolon, you should pretty much put something like that away
Equals quaternion dot local rotation.
No, get rid of all of that too. That away is basically, I don't know what kind of fucking value this is going to be. Like,
Well, it says that again. I don't know about quaternions, but it says quaternion that away up here.
okay, hold on. So what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to well, pretty much. I wonder what kind of value he went. Oh, vector 3. Okay. So actually, maybe we can just make a new vector 3. It's called like a stall position or something like that, or a locked on position. And pretty much he went is going to equal that. And then you're going to have a line that says that away equals quaternion dot look rotation, and then it's going to be that new name.
And then it's going to have to go back to what it was doing originally. Yeah, so stay looking at the player. Like, how do we know how to get this?
So then that'll the condition will be over. The condition will be ended, and that's why we're putting it in the condition. The condition will go back to 0 after it does that, after it completes that stuff. So then once that timer is back, that condition will be gone, basically.
Okay. So we need to create a new vector 3. We can call it stall point. And then down here before the attack line should be that away equals what? I heard you say it,
the
but
same line that's up there, except instead of he went, it'll be stall point.
that's what I had. You told me not to use that, you punk. Where is it? There it is. Instead of he went, put stall point. Does that sound about right?
Right. So now, what I'm expecting this to do is to have a nav mesh agent error like I had before, or we had before. So,
let's try it. How does that know?
What's that other thing I told you to do? Wait a minute. No, hold on a second. You have to make it so that.
I was gonna say, don't you have to make
it so that stall point equals.
Hey, by the way, we have a
so
delay in
so
Discord.
let's say that.
Just saying.
In Discord. Well, let's just do vector 3 stall point equals he went.
Instead of that away?
Right.
Oh, wow.
No. This is an extra line, dude. That one's going to need to stay there. Stall point doesn't equal anything until we put that value in. So stall point equals he went. And then you have that line.
Within the under fixed update or within the if?
The line right before that one that you just edited.
And stall point
should be.
should equal that away.
No, he went.
Dude, I'm sorry. These naming conventions, though, I have to say, they're not great, but hey, we're learning. Okay. And my only question is, how long does a norm bug know? I guess, okay, does the bug, so will it go back to its original up here at the fixed update? What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm just wondering how long it'll know to look and stall for.
But the thing is that I'm expecting there to be a nav mesh agent here. Well,
Okay.
yeah, because this condition is going to end, right? Because once it says attacking timer equals 0, the condition will be false again. So it won't matter at all.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So all of the stuff that's in there won't have activated. But once it goes back, so in another however many seconds it is, that'll be true again, and then it'll do that stuff.
Okay.
If you're close enough to it. So the problem here is that we are kind of overloading the nav mesh agent. So I expect to see an error. So
Well, let's
just
see.
test it out. But if we do see an error, then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to we could restart it actually, and we'll have to test it that way. Or we could also, well, restarting it would fix a problem, but there would be also simply we have to set the other one balls so that only one of them is like saying that it's equal at a time. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. All right, he's still we don't have an error actually.
Wait,
What?
really?
We don't have an error, but he's also
No
not
error?
no error, but he's also not stopping. He's just continuously rotating. So let me see. See, that's what I'm saying. I think he does look there when you tell him stall point. He went, okay. In that way, Quaternion, look at that place. He does, but he only does it for literally one frame. I think we have to have some sort. And I know what you're saying, and I could be wrong about saying this now, but I know what you were trying to say earlier, where he should only have to look at that point and stop looking elsewhere. But I think because he went is always based on the player's position, like up here. Yeah, he went is always based on the player position, so he's looking at that stall point, but it's literally only for one frame. We have to figure out a way to get him to stay there until the end of the animation. Which is it might be simple just to... Well, no, that wouldn't work. At least that's my theory, is that he's only...
basically one thing that you could do, maybe you could have a function out there where stall point equals he went, and then call that function so it happens one time in that condition as well. So right above public void attack parentheses, put a public void like get stall coordinates or something.
What? Why?
Well, because that would make it so that it's not like a constant updated thing, and it happens one time rather than constantly. Not that line, dude.
I know. Yeah, we actually have apparently a so we have like a 5-second delay on Discord and about a 22-second delay on Twitch. So this is a little weird. So you're telling me here I need to have another public void? No, that's not what you're saying.
That is what I'm saying. You're going to want to do a public void, and it's going to basically make it so that you call a function so that it gets the coordinates one time, and then those coordinates are the same.
I think there's an easier way we can do
that
this.
way, rather than constantly update.
No,
this is the easiest way that we can do this because that's what I'm telling you right now.
But isn't that sloppy, making a function just for that one thing?
Instead of having... Yes, because it has to be outside of the update.
Let's see.
That's the annoying thing about updates.
I'm going to name this stall point with a capital S. Why? Oh, yeah. Okay, and...
So right after stall point, you have to have parentheses. Yeah, like that.
Remember, we're on a delay.
It's basically just stall point equals he wins.
Stall point. I shouldn't have that up here above. I shouldn't have that line within the if. I should call stall point here.
Yeah, no, you really shouldn't. Right, so you should just say stall point and then parentheses.
Cool. I'm learning something. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Like, that just seems sloppy to me. Is that normally you think how they do it?
Oh, yeah, dude, because of how update is. There's not any other way to do it. You have to make it so it can happen one time rather than happening all the time.
Yeah. Sloppy seconds. Sloppy thirds.
No, that's really not sloppy programming. Sloppy programming is shitty name conventions.
Hey, follow your own advice. Just fucking with you. All right, he cometh.
No, actually, that's very true. Like other scripts and other scripts. I
was like, what is this?
And fucking up bug move.
Okay.
I was just laughing my ass off at that the other day. I just came into my mind. I was like, oh god.
Don't put that on your resume. Wait, what the fuck am I testing? Oh yeah. Let's see. Nope, still rotates. But like I said, I think he's still looking at it for one frame and then just going back to what he's doing. See, I think we wanted an update to tell that how long it's going to last, like how many frames or how many seconds it's going to last for him to stall. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but how would you do that?
Coroutine? I don't know.
Can't put a coroutine in the update though.
Well, how about a coroutine right here? In the stall point. Since we're calling stall point, we just put a coroutine in here, yeah, with a delay.
No, you can't connect in the up with a coroutine because it's basically just like it's something that's happening so fast that it would just go through it so quickly, or not even at all. It's not even going to be noticeable.
No, within the void, right? You said you can't put it in an update. Can't you put it in its own function?
Well, it'll still kind of be affecting the update.
That's right. That's stupid. Well,
that's what you can change.
Well, if some shit's dependent on frames, I don't know. I don't get it. Could we somehow, within code, affect where it's looking? Well, no, that's what we're trying to do.
Well, you
What?
could put the
What's this
stall points equals he went on like wait, what?
What's this normalized? This alright, so up here it says he went equals player luck. I wonder if we used it without the normalized.
That is basically what tells you like where the player is, and then the quaternion looks at that.
It says returns this vector with a magnitude of 1. Returns the vector. If it returns a vector. I don't know. I think we're on the right track. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you a little bit later then. I'm just going to comment this out for now. And we'll pick up on it. I think, like I said, we're in the right track. But what we've done today is... I mean, hell, we only really worked on it for like an hour, hour and a half. I think we're fine. So if these two lines are in charge of keeping the norm bug rotating, don't we simply need to not necessarily set a new place for him to stare at, but simply turn this off? Turn off his rotation for a second and then turn it back on? Which I know is what we're trying to...
So one of the things, I think that setting attacking timer to 0, I think that's the line that makes it super short. So I think that what you'd need to do is you'd need to say within that if the attacking timer is equal to like maybe 20 or something like that, then set it to 0.
Why?
So that then it'll like let it, maybe not 20, but something bigger than like the 5. You know what I mean?
No, I'm still a little confused about attacking
what it's
timer.
doing is after 5 seconds.
Like I get what it is, but I don't know.
Well, the thing is that
how to use
timer, what it does is counting the seconds, and then every 5 seconds, it does this thing where it has the animation of the attack, right? It does all that stuff. As long as you're close enough to it. So then what you can do is you can say that, okay, well, if it's been there for 5 seconds and it goes through this attack, then it needs to...
Wait, hold on. I think I figured a little trick.
I don't know, this is getting complicated.
Hold on. I think we can literally freeze the trans...
Wait. Back to 0.
What?
I think that you can make it wait before it turns the attacking timer back to 0 by using the attacking timer to say another nested if statement of saying like if the attacking timer is equal to 10 or maybe 15, then set it back to 0.
Hey, I'm not going to fuck with that attacking timer. I'll push this and let you work on that, or we'll work on it next time. I'm not touching that shit. I was going to say, though, I think there's something in the API where we can literally freeze the transform positions of any game object, which for however long we need to, and that would fix our problem. There's something called rigid body.freeze rotation, and we have a rigid body on our norm bug, so we may just need to call that. Yeah, it's called rigid body constraints. It says if freeze rotate... Whoa, this may have to do with the physics. Which I feel we're using physics when he's rotating. If freeze rotation...
Nav mesh agent.
Right, but he's still rotating based on magnitude and acceleration and stuff. It says if freeze rotation is enabled, the rotation is not modified by the physics simulation. I don't know. I think we could use something like this because they've been iterating this language forever. They have to have a solution to every problem almost. They have to. I know C++ does. Yeah, right. So there's something called rigid body dot constraints. Excuse me. And it says by default, this allows rotation and movement along all axes or stops it. Or constrains it, rather. Or you can actually constrain something to never rotate or to never go in a certain axis. Dude, I do not know how to utilize this API. Like, they never really give examples on how to use anything. They just fucking give you all this detailed information. It's like, good luck. Or that, or I'm stupid, which, it happens sometimes. Stops the rigid body from rotating
selectively. Type in the line that it says.
Let's see. Rigid body dot constrain. Hold on. This is what happens every fucking time. Like nothing ever comes up for me. Constraints. See what I mean? Hold on. Constraints. Oh, is that a get set?
I really think that you could just set it to. I think really like after attack parentheses, you could just set it to like. You just say if, and then in parentheses, the attacking timer is equal to, greater than or equal to, I mean, like 10, 15, 20, then attacking time 0 equals 0.
All right, I'll try it. So I'm so sorry you have to repeat yourself, but you're gonna have to. What did you say? Set the attacking timer to
semicolon line.
Where? Within the stall point?
All right. Yeah, make a space there. No. Well, obviously you want to uncomment that.
Alright.
And the stall point, of course, too. Okay, now, now 2 lines down, you see where it says attack parentheses and then semicolon, and then the next line is attacking timer equals 0, right? So right before attacking timer equals 0, just type if. Now in parentheses, let me wait for it to load up here. Okay, so now in those actual parentheses, you're going to say attacking timer greater than or equal to. So it's just greater than sign and then the equal sign.
I'm so sorry.
A number like 10, 15, 20.
I'm so sorry. Stop, you fucker. Attacking timer. Go ahead. I was doing shit over here.
Say that if the attacking timer is greater than or equal to 10, 15, 20, something like that. And then move attacking timer equals 0 into that parentheses area. The curly brackets area, I mean. Right.
So, what do you feel this is going to do?
Well, I think that the reason that we don't see it stopping is because all you have is it tells you do the attack, right? And then it says, okay, now set it back to 0. Well, what that does is that then makes this condition not true. So it's going to continue or finish playing the attack animation, but it's not going to all that stall point and then that away quaternion low rotation stall point stuff is not going to be true anymore suddenly, right after it's been called. Because it's like it's not waiting before it resets it back to 0. So what this does is it does wait before it resets back to 0.
Sound theory. Let's test it. Right.
Pidge is making some silly yawns.
Surprised she isn't passed out yet. Still not doing it. Now he's not even waiting to attack. Now he's just attacking over and over again like he was.
We'll check that timer value. Maybe it keeps getting reset.
No, it's at, I put it to 8 seconds to give him about 2 or 3 seconds to go to be in idle mode. But as you can see right here, it's going straight into idle, then right back into attack. Which is weird. Good try.
Well, that's probably because... That's because that attacking timer is still on, probably. Since we just lengthened it.
I'm lost right now, my friend. I'm just letting you know that.
It gets complicated. Well, basically, now that we've made it, we've stretched it before we set back the attacking timer to 0. Because we've made it longer, we've made that condition longer. So it's it'll keep attacking, basically.
Look, I don't think we need this.
Because attack is in...
Hold on. This is really stupid, but let me just try it out.
Yeah, so basically I'm saying if you want to fix what the new problem that you just got, we'll have to remove the thing I just added for you and have to fix the problem some other way.
No, that's fine. We'll figure it out. We always do. That's weird.
Try to reset the nav mesh agent if you want to.
I just took out an entire line. It didn't even make a difference.
What?
I took out this data. I took out this line right here.
Are you saving?
Yeah.
Did you and did you press stop play and then play again?
Stop play and then play again.
Well, you have to restart the thing if you want it to have the changes, dude.
Oh no, I don't. I always exit out of it before I restart it. It doesn't even compile, even if it's paused. It was. Don't worry, I didn't. It wasn't paused. The game was in stop mode. I'm not stupid. I'll show you again. Such a Debbie Dowder.
It's Debbie Downer, not Debbie Dowder.
Well, you the Betty Dowder. The Booty Betty. Hiya. See? Just doing whatever the hell he's been doing. So it's not even... So this line right here, this that away equals the quaternion. I already stopped and started it, damn it. I told you that. This doesn't work. This isn't doing anything.
No, I'm talking about like the whole nav messenger.
Oh. I don't know. That's stupid. You shouldn't have to do that. I don't know why.
But then again, yeah. So basically, you would have to put that old. You'd have to put the old quaternion in another condition, and only one of the conditions could be true at a time, and you have to have the restart. So that's kind of why I have those things in other scripts. Is because they're going to have to either be in other conditions or in other scripts, and it's just really fucking annoying.
Yes.
Because it's the fixed update thing. Update is so fucking annoying.
Isn't there a different type of update?
It is a different type. There's update and fixed update, and then I think there might be another one. But fixed update is what you do with the nav mesh agent.
Yeah, it has to know. Yeah. All right, man. Well, we're good. We're done for now. It's getting really late. I gotta eat a little something, go to bed. But what is it, like Tuesday?
Cut a lot of that shit out. Yeah.
Well, hell, it's not even really doing anything to it right now.
Why don't you comment that?
Would you want me coming out?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, this shit ain't doing nothing. We'll leave it alone. I'll just push it. Push it real good. Oh, whatever.
Alright, well, peace, dude.
Bless you. And peace, man. Thanks for staying up so late. Are you coming out Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. I shall be there too, man. You have a good night, and thanks again.
Alright, peace, dude.
Later. All right, everybody. I think that about does it for this night's edition of Ronin Yeti Designs. We got a little stuff done. I got to show you all my secret project, and also you saw some marketing and emailing going on. Isn't that exciting? And you've got to see a Pidge the entire night. So how is that a bad experience? I think not. Pidge, say goodnight to your audience. All right, there you go. You all got the final bow. This is the latest Pidge has ever been up, so. But thank you all for coming out, my fellow Ronin and students and whoever else is out there. Next time, you will see a better version of all three games, hopefully, or we will be working on the better versions of the three games. We don't have to do that much to SPOS for this second version, but as you can see, Yenen's Tale we're adding in a fighting mechanism or fighting mechanics and stuff, and an enemy mechanic. And as for Soulmates, we were going to do something similar as well. So, but yeah, you all have a good night. What? Well, thank you, Wolf. Nice seeing you. Stop by again. I don't stream all the time, but I stream when I can. But peace and prosper, my fellow students in Ronin. I will see you later. This is the Ronin Yeti signing out. You all have a great night. Later.